G'day, mate. And today, for the God Tier Rookie Series, we have Magomed Zaynukov. He is a Russian prospect training out of the Khabib camp, and he's a Muay Thai specialist. But, before I get into the video, just subscribe, man. I've got, more content coming. If you like these, God Tier Rookie Series, just give it a like. Subscribe to my channel. I've got some comedy, UFC comedy content coming soon, so that'll be good. But anyway, let's get into the video. So today we have a Russian prospect in Magomed Zaynukov, and he's a Muay Thai specialist. And apparently, in the UFC commentary, they said that he was a 4-time Muay Thai champion. I know that he's a 2-time world Muay Thai champion. But funny that this guy, he's 8 wins, right? But he's only ever got 1 loss in the amateurs. And it's funny enough that it was his first ever fight in the amateurs, and was on it was in 2021, sorry, excuse me, in the championship event in memory of Nurmagomedov, the father of Khabib. And that was his first and only ever loss, and that was his first amateur fight, so that's something to note. We've seen guys like Islam only have 1 loss, a KO loss, and look what he's doing in the UFC, but as you can see, he just got rocked in that highlight video I'm making in the Dana White's Contender Series. And I love that, if a guy is under pressure and gets rocked and can find a way to take down his opponent, just like Ilya against Jai Herbert, I love that. I love seeing that, It's kind of like the intent to never be out of the fight, and always be intent with your mind in the fight, no matter what happens. I love that out of fighters. When this guy throws, it's technical, it's precise, and with intent, it can show that he can fight with diversity, he can fight off the back foot, he can fight on the front foot, putting pressure on, he can make counters, he can do very good counters on the feet. He comes out of a Muay Thai stance, he's orthodox, he's an orthodox fighter. He has good foot sweeps, very good foot sweeps. This guy's got a very good chin too, I've noticed. He's very diverse with his attacks, as I said before. He's not really used to putting up a high output pace in a fight, but he did show in the Dana White's Contender Series that he can do this, right? This was his last fight, and look at the high pace he was putting out. He was beating up old mate, and I really love that, man. This guy has a lot. He's still I feel this guy is still kind of green in his career, which, he's 30 years old. And I think that if he has some really good fights in the UFC, some good matchups, I really hope that the UFC doesn't actually put this guy with a couple of sharks straight up, because I don't think that'll be good for his career. I don't think they're going to be dumb enough to do that. And I don't think, Magomed Zaynukov's team are going to be that stupid. I mean, we saw Islam, when he comes into the UFC, he got matched up with a few good fights and then built from there, because I truly believe that this guy could get exposed quickly, okay? I don't see him getting to the point up in the lightweight ladder, to fight Ilia Topuria. I think Ilia Topuria probably won't be there, eventually, probably in the next 3 years. I don't think Ilya is going to end up eventually fighting this guy at all. So we'll probably don't think too ahead with that, But, this guy is a beast, man. I truly believe, when I saw this guy, I did notice it was kind of like the Islam type aura, where I was like, oh, I've seen this guy. I've seen this guy in Khabib's camps in the background when I've watched footage of, Islam, Khabib training and everything. I've seen this guy in the background, Umar Nurmagomedov. I was just like, this guy's Islam 2.0, but he needs to build those fights. I truly believe that. I think he's still a little bit green. But yeah, he's coming out of a very good camp. I truly believe this guy's going to be a problem in the lightweight division in the next 2 years. If this guy just works on his ground game, where he can kind of utilize that positioning, attack on the ground with some good ground and pound, really get that ground game going, I really truly believe this guy can level up his game, fight game. And as you can see, in his last 3 fights has gone to decision. But I truly believe that this guy in his debut is going to get a finish in his first debut fight. You know, as you can see in his I'm pretty sure this was one of his fourth last fights or something. But anyway, this guy's going to be a problem. This is Punches and Profits. I'm out. Peace.